Hey good people, welcome back to Beauty and the Frizz. My name is Kara. Whether you're new or returning, thank you so much for stopping by and hanging out with me today. I was going to do a different video, but you know how you feel a sickness coming on? That's what happened to me yesterday evening, and so I am nursing this cold or whatever it is, and just gonna get ready for work, and I'm gonna use the Natasha Denona Glam face palette, which this isn't my first time using it, but I absolutely love it. I'm wearing orange today. We have Unity Day at school, and it's a 2-hour early dismissal. I have to stay all day, but the kids get to leave early, so hopefully that will help. But you know, the show must go on. Not Frizzmas, but you know what I mean, life. So anyway, if you want to just get ready with me and let's talk about how we nurse our colds, or what do we do when we're sick? Are y'all like Martin? You know what episode I'm talking about? Or, you know, you got to just keep it pushing. Let me know if makeup is your therapy and your love, and you're just enjoying this Frizzmas season. Oh, here comes Marquis' granddad. Definitely consider joining the community because I'd love to have you back. I'll be right back. Let's get started. Okay, open the door for him. All right, y'all, so right now I am drinking my tea. I don't even know if this is, I feel like I'm lopsided a little bit today. Let me see if I can fix this. See, then when I fool with this tripod, it always ends up, let's see. I don't know. Anyway, I got my tea and I put apple cider vinegar in it, and it's yogi tea. This is an antioxidant one. It says your strength is your own knowledge. And apple cider vinegar, I just feel like can cure everything. So this mug is from my friend Al Feisty. She got it for me for Christmas last year. So I figured Wonder Woman, you know what I'm saying? That's how I feel. Cause you know, like when you're sick, it's like the show must go on. Unfortunately, you know, whatever. Anyway, this is the Natasha Denona Glam Light Glam Face palette in light. I got this off Mercari. I didn't plan on getting this at all. It just was a surprise for me to get it. Well, not really, because I know how I roll. Like this so much, I am getting the deep version. So, hey, I got it from Sephora for 20% off, and that's all she wrote. Now, I did not put the blush on yet. This blush is a little stiff. Like, I don't feel like it shows up. Maybe it does. Let's see. On a regular brush, let's just see. Yeah, I kind of had a hard time with the blush. So if you have this and have any tips, please let me know. I don't know if it's something I need to work, but it's like I think you can see it though. It's like a cream to powder type formulation, and I wanted to use my Echo Tools brushes, the ones that look like this one for it, but I don't think that that's a great idea because I think it's going to move my products underneath. So I've been using my finger like this, and then I think you can see the blush. Like, it's really pretty. I'm not very knowledgeable about this formulation, so please share any tips that you have. Do you use it with your fingers? It's a very pretty shade. I'm laughing because I remember I had that, it's either the bronze, tan, and glow. One of them had some bounce cream formula, and I got so mad at it that I just scraped it out, and then I threw the whole palette away because I just got mad. This maybe finger application is good because I like this. And I feel like as I work with it, it's easier to use. But if you don't like using your fingers, then it's like, what do? You know? But I like this color. It's nice. Did I even show y'all the palette up close? Because I'm all out of sorts today. So here it is. It's the light version. I think I said it 5 times. Just gonna go into the highlighter a bit. It's a really, really pretty highlight. So what were we talking about? Being sick? Is that what I was talking about? Yeah, like by the end of the night, my throat was like, no, we're not doing this. So I wanted to wrap gifts. That didn't happen. Oh well. But yeah, I took my Robitussin honey medication. I have Mucinex. I have chicken soup. I have, what else do I have? Oh, my apple cider vinegar. I take this every day. The immune support or like the emergency or airborne, I take that because, you know, I teach, I work with kids. So it's like I got to take something to keep my immunity together. And this is the first time I've been sick. So I'm really not complaining. I have a grateful heart, even though I feel like trash. But my kids have been sick, my own children, and you know, I work with kids, so I've avoided all of that. And even when if I felt like it coming, like it goes right away. So, you know, you're bound to get sick at some point. Just want to make sure it's not sick, you know what I'm saying? Have my flu shot. You know, I have an appetite and everything, so I'm good. I'm gonna go with the shade Crease for the transition. I just use these the way I want to, and it's gonna be like quick and easy look, especially with this orange one. I wasn't trying to be too like matchy, you know what I'm saying? Okay, let's just drop everything. I'm honestly surprised at how much I enjoyed this palette when I used it the first time, because like I said, I did not plan on getting it and was disappointed that this was her holiday release, Natasha Denona. I guess that's what this was. I'm not disappointed in the product, but I was looking for a big palette. So something really cool and exciting like the Trio Chrome palette. Maybe a full-size retro, something with some green in it maybe. So I don't know. Let me know how y'all feel about that. I hate that my energy level is low. Like, it's not low, but I'm just trying to keep it together because y'all know in about 10 minutes I'm gonna be in the thick of it with these kids doing the most, and they don't care if you're sick. They be like, you don't feel good? Well, let me be even louder. Let me talk even more. But my kids they're very kind. My students, they're very kind. My kids are very kind too, but my students are super kind. But yeah, like, I don't want to say nobody cares when you're sick, because people do. But like, people got their own problems. You know what I'm saying? So I don't really harp on it with the students. I might tell them one time, but I'm not going to keep, you know, beating a dead horse, because that's what you're doing with kids. So that's the transition. Very simple and plain and sweet. And I'm going to go into the shade Smoke to just put it in the crease and smoke it out. I think this palette is perfect for people who are on the go. This is something, I'm even running later than usual today, but this is great for people who just need something just a little more curated. And you don't have to match up your blush and figure that out, or your highlight. I feel like it all goes nicely, but this also makes a really great companion palette to other things that you may have as well. I do have the Biba palette, which was why this was totally not necessary, but you know me. And I think Biba's great. I've only used Biba. I got Biba on Mercari as well for a steal. It might have been like 80 bucks. I really do like it and would love to use it more. And Biba is cool because I think, if I remember correctly, there's some cool tones in there too, like some grays, which, you know, give the palette a different edge than this. This is just, like I said, very curated, very controlled as far as what you can do with it. But I appreciate it for that reason. And, you know, the more and more I do my makeup, it's like, I love the ease of it all. And I think it's something that's nice to have at times. Taking some of the shade that says Transition, it's this one here. And I'm just gonna go ahead and put it here because I sometimes go too far over. This will just kind of smooth out. Let's go right into the shimmer. I'm gonna go with, I'm gonna say outer corner. Okay, let's start with inner corner, which is this one here. Very, very pretty. I'm gonna use both shimmers. Yeah, I'm feeling this though. And you know what? I can imagine myself using this palette with my indie singles, like my Cleonas, my Divinas, my Terra Moons. There is a little fallout here, and you know, I don't even care. And then I'm gonna go into outer corner, which is this one here, and just put it here. Oh, wait a minute, grab too much. I like this shade right here. That's pretty. But yeah, this is great. You could just do your transition in outer corner and then take one of the indie singles and just put it on the lid. 1 or 2 or 5. honestly, I'd like to see her do more of these with different themes. And I'll talk a little bit more about that because I am going to do a video about things I want to see in the makeup industry next year. But this is one of them. I'd love to see more glam face palettes, like a Metropolis one or a retro one or a trio chrome one. Yeah, that would be hitting. Taking a Rephr number 2 in the crease shade again. Just gonna go underneath the lower lash line. Again, this is just a beautiful, simple look. And I like it, going into the smoke shade and just connecting it to the top. And just mixing it all up, to be honest with you, because why not? Just want to close in that space here. I haven't watched a whole lot of reviews on this, but I have seen people not stick to like, I'm fair, I'm going to get the light palette, or I'm going to get the deep palette. Like, and I don't believe in that anyway. I did watch a review. I think it was Charlotte Holcroft. She got the deep one. Going back into inner corner, I'm just putting it, actually no, I'm not doing that. Going into the highlight shade for my inner corner highlight. And I think with the deep palette, you can make that one a day or night palette, the dark palette. But this one, I think, I'm not saying you, oh no, why would I put the smoke shade? Oh God, I don't know what I'm thinking. Oh, for goodness sake, a mess. What I was trying to say before I did that, let me just get a new brush. Come on. Here we go. You can make that dark palette day or night, whereas the light one, I think, is more of a daytime look. So if you go a little lighter with the deep or dark palette, you've got a daytime look, and then you could just transition it to a nighttime look because the smoke shade is a lot deeper and the blush is deeper, and you at night you might want your blush to show up a bit more than during the day. It might make more sense for some people to get the deep palette than others. The dark palette, I keep saying deep, whatever, deep dark. It just may make more sense because, like, let's say you're going to happy hour or something like that, you could just deepen it up real quick. But who's going to happy hour? Not me. Surely not me. All right, so let me go ahead and show you guys the look. I need to just fix this just a taste because that's not what I'm trying to do. I really like this though. I do. And it always surprises me when I like things that I didn't think I was going to like. Just gonna grab a brown liner today. I don't know what brand this is because it wore off. It might be ColourPop. I think it is ColourPop. I'm just gonna do a little lining. But yes, did I say this already? Share your cold remedies. So, you know, mine start with saltwater gargles, probably like 3 times a day. I started last night. I did one today or this morning. So that's big. Saline, and then, you know, your typical cold medicine like a Mucinex or something like that. My apple cider vinegar and my tea is another one. And I am going to do some soup. I found some soup. I don't really eat soup like that, but I did find some non-expired cans of chicken noodle soup. So I'm going to do that. And I can't think of anything else. So share with one another because, you know, we could all use some, you know, advice because it's the season. The season for the sneezing. That was so whack. I can't. Yeah, I'm just gonna take this Tarte liner and just go really, really, really close to my lashes. Oh, I didn't tell y'all. I'm also trying out a new concealer. Now, I have not tried many concealers at all. Because once I got Pat McGrath, that was all she wrote. And that's the only concealer that I tried this year. I was going to say in 2021, but alas, That's not true. I have purchased the Dior Forever Skin concealer. Why did I do that? Why would I add to that? You know why? Alicia Archer, aka Kinky Sweat, ran up on one of her old videos where she had all these shades and we're similar in complexion, and I tried 4N and I'm gonna see. It just got here last night, but I have that on today and we're gonna see what that looks like. I don't know if I look okay, guys, but you know, this palette I think it's mistake proof. Does that make sense? Like, you really can't mess this one up at all, which I can appreciate. Now, I do also have one of Natasha Denona lipstick, and I'm just gonna put more on, even though it's gonna wear right away, and that's fine. I did order some of those spacers for the mask. I never even thought about getting that for me, but this is it. I want a KKW beauty liner. That's that. This is the shade Andrea. When did this come out? Did this come? I was gonna say this came out with Glam, but I'm just not sure. No, that's not true. This came out with the I Need a Nude highlighter. It was the two lipsticks. I think it was Maria and Andrea, and then that I Need a Nude highlighter. Yes, that's what this is. So I really, really like the Natasha Denona lipsticks. They're creamy. I have now 4, just because the lipstick is like my new thing. But no, I bought the two nudes a long time ago in the Yana shade that I had on in another video, but I just bought Amorosa, which came out with the Mini Love. So this is my look for today. It's nice and worky, you know, and easy. I just love the nude lip with it. But you know, now, you know what? I'll say this. Let me retract. If you want your eyes to stand out, then I think the deep palette would be better. But if you are going out and you want to wear the light one, put this with a deep chocolate lip. You might even be able to do a red. But me, if I wanted my lips to stand out, a deep chocolate or like a deep plum, deep berry, like almost like a black plum or something like that. I might be getting a little bit carried away, but something like that. I wouldn't go for red unless it was a real deep red, like a burgundy red. I think I said this. That would be beautiful because your face is more, you know, muted as far as your eyeshadow, your blush is not doing too much, and your lips will be the hero of the look. But if you want your eyes to be the one to stand out, you get the deep palette, and then, you know, some people may wear the deep lipstick too, but I can't have both. It's just too much for me. Anyway, that's it. I'm about to go to work. Thank you guys so much for taking out some of your time and hanging out with me on another day of Frizzmas. I plan on getting better. I am just trying to, because I'm excited. I really am. It doesn't look like it. But I'm just trying to conserve my energy for my munchkins, which I will be seeing in the next 15 minutes. So I hope you all are doing well. I hope you're staying safe. Please bundle up, y'all, because I mean, I even bundle up at recess. I don't really am sick, but it's inevitable that it'll happen at sometimes. And I have a grateful heart. It could be 50 times worse. So I don't know if that helps, but that's how I feel. So I hope this was therapy for you. It always is for me. Share those cold remedies, because some of y'all have some old school remedies that I'm willing to try. I am. And until I see you again, which will be tomorrow, make sure you are being gentle with yourself. Talk to yourself nice. Stay safe. I'll see y'all then. Bye.